Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Polygon Matic price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening. And at the time of this recording, Polygon Matic has managed to break above a key area of resistance at around the $0.95 mark, and you have continued pushing even higher. And in this video I want to also give you a chart pattern that indicates a trend reversal could be coming soon here on the Polygon Matic chart. And before I get into that part of the technical analysis, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to start the video here on the 1 hour chart by first on the daily chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening, and also give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, where you can see that Polygon Matic, from these low prices that he had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $2.9 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing no prices in this ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.32 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2 to the lower side. And after seeing the low for that second wave, whatever we expect on the long-term scenarios is a bounce to the upside in the formation of these higher Elliot wave count 3. And using the trend-based Fibonacci, I have sketched out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the Fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $5.0892 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Polygon Matic to do on the long-term scenarios. And jumping to the 4-hour chart to give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, here on the 4-hour chart you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in blue, which is a fractal wave within the formation of that higher Elliot wave count, where I'm expecting that wave 5 to fully maximize the formation of that wave 3 to the upside. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliot wave structure in blue so that we can get to the short-term scenarios, you can see we have seen the high for that first wave after making a peak at around the $1.3 mark, and that is after seeing this 5-wave structure to the upside of this Elliot wave structure in yellow, having the wave 5 fully maximizing the formation of that first wave to the upside. And after seeing the high for that first wave, whatever we expected next is a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a second wave. And because a second wave is a corrective wave, we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure play out in the formation of that wave 2. And you can see here on the charts I have this ABC corrective structure in red, having the wave C making its low at around the $0.74 mark. And there are chances that we might have seen the low for this second wave, and whatever we are seeing at the moment could be that bounce that we expect in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3. And by first sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, using a trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the Fibs to the low of the second wave, that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the Fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $2.3422 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect Polygon Matic to do in the formation of that wave 3. And because a wave 3 to the upside is an impulsive wave, we also expect to see a 5-wave structure like the way we have seen it in the formation of that first wave to the upside, which is also an impulsive wave. And here on the Polygon Matic chart, if I zoom out, you can also see that we have such a structure right here which has been obeying the Elliot wave structures, and we can have these as the first wave to the upside after making our low at around the $0.74 mark. We can have that as the first wave making its peak at around the $1.05 mark, and whatever we saw over here could be the formation of that second wave. And I'm expecting a wave 3 before we see a wave 4, then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to fully maximize the formation of that wave 3 of this Elliot wave structure in blue, and getting to see whether the second wave has done the minimum that we expect a second wave to do by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. That gives me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the Fib level 0.382 and the Fib level 0.618, and you can see we retraced between the Fib level 0.382 and the Fib level 0.5, and after retracing into that target area, we have seen a very nice reaction to the upside, managed to break above a key area of resistance at around the $0.95 mark in what could be the start of the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3. But we also need to have in mind that in the formation of a second wave, where we also expect to see an ABC corrective structure, this could be the ABC corrective structure that we expect in the formation of that wave 2, where we can have these as the wave A, then a wave B, before we continue pushing lower in the formation of this wave C to fully maximize the formation of that second wave to the lower side. So that is the first possible scenario that can play out, and this can only happen in case we lose the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, and also lose the key area of support at around the $0.95 mark. In case that happens and we see a retest of that key area of support, then we can continue unlocking lower prices to fully maximize the formation of that wave C, and also fully maximize the formation of that second wave to the lower side. But assuming that we have seen the low for that second wave after seeing a retracement between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.5, whatever we are seeing at the moment could be the formation of that wave 3 to the upside. And for us to have confirmations that in the formation of this wave 3, we need to manage to break above the wave 1 high. So I can mark the wave 1 high here on the charts at around the $1.05 mark. So in case we continue seeing the support of the 20-day MA manage to break above the wave 1 high and continue showing a lot of strength in what could be an impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, then we can term that movement to the upside as the formation of that wave 3 before we expect a wave 4, then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. But at the time of this recording, I'm in favor of seeing one more new low in the formation of that second wave into this target area down here. So that is my primary scenario, and to also support that, I have a chart pattern that is indicating a trend reversal here on the charts very soon, and I can first connect these tops that we made up here so that I can draw out the chart pattern. So we made some tops at around the $1.04 mark like that. Then we have seen our chart pattern, which is a double top, and I can connect that as the first top. Then we have seen the formation of the neckline, the second top, and I'm expecting one more new low once we see the breakout out of this double top, because this is a chart pattern that normally breaks to the lower side, having the minimum target area of the breakout being given by the height between the tops and the neckline. So we can get that height like that and then place it below the neckline, and that gives me a minimum target area back to around the $0.8 mark. So there are chances that in case we lose the key area of support at around the $0.95 mark, Polygon Matic might go back to the area at around the $0.8 mark to fully maximize the target area for the breakout out of this double top that I have right here. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. I'm expecting one more new low in the formation of that wave C before we see an impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of that wave 3. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. And also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 52 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side and also to the lower side. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, and we're also seeing an increase in the selling momentum, meaning no prices are still coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.